Greetings, people of Earth. Heavy heart today, man. We said goodbye to Phil Lesh yesterday, co-founder of the Grateful Dead, primarily one of the greatest musicians, bass players on the face of this planet. I can't tell you how much this man changed my life. Spent a lot of nights with them guys. Anyway, we're here for a World Series Game 2 preview. I just wanted to open the show with a moment of silence in honor of the great Phil Lesh. Box of Rain, NFA, man. Thank you. All right, folks. Again, greetings and welcome to the third floor as we play hats here. Yeah, tough day. Tough day in baseball. We just lost Fernando Valenzuela the other day. Today, just announced a little bit before I went on an air. Another great pitcher of the past and a past Yankee, Rudy May. Rest in peace, Rudy May. Every day you go on, whether it's a sports show, a political show, you're doing a show about movies, you're doing music reactions, it doesn't matter what you're doing, it just changes on, like, it seems like on a minute to minute timeline. I mean, this is phenomenal. Every time I turn around, someone else is dropping dead. Anyway, let's get ahead of the morbid shit and get into some even more morbid shit. That fucking performance by the Yankees yesterday. All right. Say what you want to say. Get it out of your system. There's only two reasons. No, I'm sorry. Well, yeah, it all comes back to the same thing. It all comes back to the same exact friggin' thing. Boone is an absolute moron. If he didn't prove last night that this guy does not know what he's doing with this great a talent, with this team, this is the New York Yankees, buddy. Wake the fuck up, Boone. This ain't the fucking Padres or the Marlins or the Reds or the White Sox. This is the New York Yankees. Manage it like you absolutely know what you're doing, because you have zero clue, bro. I'm going to start with the first one. Taking Cole out of the game. Taking Cole out of the game. Right then and there. They should have taken Boone into the fucking dugout and put him in the fucking the blue tent. They should have had his head examined right there. They should have a blue tent just for fucking Boone when he makes these fucking calls. What are you fucking doing, dude? 88 pitches. The guy is pitching he's pitching a classic fucking game. He's got you there. Yeah, a couple balls hit early, but man, he knew what he was fucking doing, man. And you take him out. Mistake number fucking one. Mistake number two, why are you fucking pinch running for Gleyber Torres when he's standing at second base? That's your leadoff man. He's your leadoff guy. All I know is ever since I've been watching fucking baseball since Little League, the fastest guy in a fucking team is your leadoff man. You just teach him how to hit and how to get on and how to look at pitches, how to read it. Your leadoff guy has got to have speed. All right, Steve Balboni ain't leading a fucking game off. Ortiz, he ain't leading a fucking game off. Dave Kingman's not going to lead. Hank Aaron's not leading a game off. Speed. All right? How could you take your lead runner and pinch run for him in a fucking game this tight? Right? Bringing a guy you're not even... Jason Dominguez, how the hell did he get on the fucking roster? How did he get on the roster? I don't even know why this guy's in the fucking roster. I really don't. I have no fucking clue. All I know is he's standing at the second. I'm like, where's Gleyber? What is this move about? Can Jason outrun Gleyber by like a step or two? What are we doing here? That's like pinch running for fucking Mickey fucking Rivers or Ricky Henderson, for God's sakes. Talk about leadoff guys. There's your leadoff man. That's what a leadoff guy is. And that's what they're trying to make Gleyber as. Okay? But the other thing about Gleyber, what people tend to forget, he's got a good glove. Okay? He's got a good glove. You pull him out of the game, put a guy in that has no idea. We still don't know why he's on the fucking roster. So you're losing Glaber, you're losing Jason. So if you need Jason for this big home run power that he might have later in the game, that's out the fucking window. And now you're putting Oswaldo Peraza. Dude, the balls find you when you make moves like that. I've seen it 1,000 times. I've been there 1,000 times. I second guessed Pepper 100 times. What the fuck you putting him in fucking right field for? Nobody hits the right field. First fucking ball, boom, right to right fucking field. This is look. I know Soto's here. I know he gets paid big fucking money. I don't want to hear. Well, he's not out there for his. Oh, no. You pay him that kind of money, he should be able to catch it with his fucking jock. Okay? He misplayed the fucking ball all the way. First of all, the ball is catchable. Ball's catchable. Just go back and make a collision in a wall. Leap up. You're making a catch. Okay, he misplayed the ball all the way. Throws the ball fucking in. Handcuffs for Glaber. Glaber's out of fucking position. Volpe's out of position. Rizzo's. I play first base. You could basically say I played first base for a fucking living. All right, being left-handed, there are very, very few positions for you in baseball. They are. Anywhere in the outfield, but they prefer the lefty in left field because he's coming to the throw. First base, that's it. And if you got a good arm, you're a pitcher, you don't have to worry about playing the field. Just your position. But as a first baseman who's I played in all kinds of levels. I knew where I had to be everywhere. I was told so early by Mr. Fornicolo, my little league coach. Once the guy's past first, staying at first base, you're as useless as tits on a ball. Know where you got to go. Follow the play. The first baseman is so crucial. People forget that position, man. And I used to get pissed, man. When I'd see great plays or good plays by first baseman, they totally get overlooked. And they're talking about the shortstop's throw, this guy's arm, this guy's. A first baseman makes or breaks everybody in that infield. The better your first baseman is defensively, the better you are as a defense in that infield. Man, we turn two without it. I could turn two sometimes with a blindfold on. Just throw to the spot. He's going to be there. Whether I see him there or not, just throw it. He'll be there. So Rizzo's way out of fucking, I don't know where he's at in the play. There's no reason for him to be anywhere in the vicinity of first base. It's a rotation play. Ball hit the right field. Second baseman goes out for the cutoff. Shortstop covers second. Pitcher, go back up third in case there's a throw that way. First baseman, you got to be somewhere in between the mound and the plate to follow the throw that's going to third. Because if the throw goes wild, your next thing is you got to back up the catcher. You got to be there. So Boone's bonehead fucking pinch runner, he escalated into that. If you listen to my game one preview, I gave you the keys to both teams. And if you notice, everyone I mentioned on the Dodgers to be a key in the game, guess what? They were a key in the game. They were absolutely 100% keys in the game. Dodgers. Every Dodger I had on that list. Hold on. It's only a flip of a page. I got it right here, man. Keys to the Dodgers winning. Hernandez, the triple. Boom, he scores a run. Freeman, triple, grand slam. And Hernandez had a decent at bat. Wasn't anything in between. For the Yankees, I said the keys to the Yankees was Torres, Volpe, Jazz, Wells, and Key. were the keys. Torres was there, 2 for 5. Jazz was there, 2 for 5. And if you listen to the preview, I said Jazz has got to be. He's the key in the. Actually, he's the key to the whole series for the Yankees, because what he did last night is exactly what I said he needs to do, and he went out and did it. Get a hit, get on. Let's steal second. Let's make him throw it. All right, guy did throw it to second. He had no shot at him, but did you see the throw? A little bouncy, short. It ain't just takes third because it's there. Boom, scores. Got the lead. Now we get to fucking Booney again. So now Boone finds himself in a situation where this is not going to work for Weaver. Weaver cannot go out there and complete the 8th inning for you to get to him for the 9th. 5-6 outs. This kid is not 5-6 outs. This kid is built for the 9th inning for the save situation. You blew it by putting him in the 8th inning to get out of the 8th so you can get to him who's already in the game for the 9th. Pew. Boom. Fucking give it up, bro. Boone, give it the fuck up. You just can't fucking comprehend this shit, can you? I don't know what you're fucking doing. I was comfortable with the situation with Cortez. I'm not even going to get into the Cortez thing because that's taking the cake out and starting to put the icing on it. I'm going to tell you like it is. It's pathetic when you think about these things that Boone does and he pulls off. Is absolutely none of it makes fucking sense, people. None of it. It makes no sense. Every move he makes is stupid. And then he said, I had a gut feeling. So he went away from the analytics of the possibilities of Cortez against Freeman or Ohtani. All right, I'll tell you what. I'll meet you halfway on this one. He brings Cortez in to pitch. Well, he can't do that because of the fucking new rule. He's got to pitch to what, 37 guys before you can take him out again? This is why I'm saying when they do these fucking rule changes, they change the entire aspect of everything that's going on now. The storyline is completely changed. The pitch clock. Take the pitch clock out of the fucking postseason. All right? They want you to fucking just, I get it. This is not the game to speed up, especially on a mental level after you just had a bad swing. Now you got to refocus. Now you got the fucking pitch clock going. This guy, it's total unnecessary added pressure to everybody, including that of the pitcher. A pitcher likes to take a fucking walk around the mound once in a while, rub the ball, look at the fucking shortstop, grab his ass. Who the fuck knows? Just as nuts. Can't do it anymore. Hey, timeout. Hey, fucking mound visits. Look, you want these fucking rules? Ghost runners, pitch clocks, mound visits. Keep that shit in the fucking regular season. Because apparently you just say the regular season really doesn't matter fucking much. Well, this is the one sport where it fucking does. The more human element you take out of this game, the worse it is. It's disgusting what they do. And they just change these fucking things at will, man. They ever have a fan poll? I'll guarantee you there ain't a fan in the world that would vote for a fucking ghost runner. And probably the pitch clock would be close. It'd probably be like a 55-45 not in favor of. Replay. As far as I'm concerned, replay does not belong in baseball. Doesn't belong in baseball. Take it like it is. You know how many games I would have won playing softball in the leagues and competitions that I was in if we had fucking replay? Or if we even had a fucking, lucky if somebody had a fucking Kodak on the side, fucking taking pictures. It doesn't belong in a game. Not in baseball, man. Not in baseball. So his idea of going to Cortez instead of Hill, he could say anything he fucking wants. He might as well just come out. You know what? I would have respected him more if he came out and said, you know what? I fucking blew that one. Man, my gut told me he could fucking take him, and man, was I wrong. Sorry, Nestor. I didn't mean to put you in that predicament, but I did. Sorry about that. Boom. Fucking moron. The guy couldn't manage his way out of a wet paper fucking bag. I'm convinced that this has got to be one of the worst fucking managers in Yankee history. He's got to be one of the worst. Bob Lemon lasted him. Buck Showalter. Couldn't stand him. But at least some of the things he said made sense, even though the moves were whatever. But when Buck Showalter makes more sense than you got fucking issues. Because let's not forget, Buck Showalter's the one who ruined this fucking game with this analytic bullshit. Yeah, he's the one. Yeah, people don't know. Yeah. Him in the fucking dugout with his fucking notebooks and this book and that book and this book and that book and this book and that book. What do you got? Well, I got a team of guys. Fuck Buck. Okay? Win or lose, Boone needs to go. Especially after that performance. If this is how you're gonna manage in the World Series, thank God we didn't make it them other years. Or maybe we should have made it them other years, seen what you were fucking like in the big game, and we would have got rid of you then. Back in 16 or 17 or 18. Boone's a fucking disaster. The loss last night is on Boone and Judge, because Judge just can't get it fucking done. He just can't get it done. And the Soto to play in the outfield, man, I still say this is a catchable ball. I'm looking at the replay. Yeah, it was a little high in the wall, but that's a jump, man. Get back. All you're telling me is you just had a bad break on the ball, didn't read it, didn't see it off the bat. What the fuck happened out there? Shit goes from a can of corn to fucking to holy shit, look the fuck out. But I still think his biggest fucking mistake of the night, man, was taking Cole out in that seventh inning. You know, again, if you go to the preview, my yesterday show, preview of the World Series and stuff, especially Game 1, I said the key for pitching for both ends was both those starters have to go 5. I said they had to go 5. Flaherty did. Cole did. When Flaherty came out, it made sense to take him out. Guy had a lot of fucking pitches, man. They wore him out in that first and second, third inning. I think in the second inning, he was already up to 34, 35 pitches in the second inning. And going back to that inning, when he first faced Judge, his first at bat with Stanton. The second pitch is the one that Stanton took that they'd still be looking for today if he fucking swung. Man, was that pitch in his fucking wheelhouse. But Flaherty was on, and you could tell the way Stanton reacted that it had him fooled. It had him fooled. Good pitch, but my God, if he swung at it, we'd still be looking for that fucking ball. We'd still be looking for that ball today, without a doubt. So yes, last night's loss, I blame totally on Judge and totally on Boone. Why Judge? Come on, man. Why not? You had an opportunity in what, second inning, third inning? He had a chance in what, the 8th? Pops out to the shortstop? Come on, dude. They walk Soto to get to you. This is going to become the easiest out in the World Series right now. Anytime they think that Soto is going to burn them, walk them. Bring Judge up. There's no fear. There's no fear. What are you fearing? The guy, I'm going to put numbers up later on Judge. that you're just it'll blow your fucking mind. Okay, it'll blow your mind. I'm gonna put him up in a second. His numbers in the postseason this year, disgusting. Overall, I don't even want to tell it. That's how embarrassed I am. Absolutely embarrassing that this guy is doing this. All right, just wow, wow. Oh my god. I think of something else about Boone, and I just I get so fucking distracted. It's sickening. So, all right, real quick, we'll take just a timeout, just a quick timeout. Get into the descriptions. If you check out the descriptions, you'll see two links in there. One link is for my wife's new designer handbag page on Facebook. There's a contact there for her email. Go to her Facebook page, please. Read her story, and then go in and look at all the bags that she's already handmade. No two bags are the same. Even if they're the same, like color, design, or something, when the bag's put together, it is not the same as the other one in that kind of pattern. It's mind blowing, and she works extremely hard at it, and I couldn't be prouder of her. So please go into the description, check it out, contact her through email, for prices and everything else, and we'll discuss that there. Also, we just added another one, another sponsor. If you're in the Berkeley, California, San Francisco area, or the Sacramento area of California, or if you have friends or family there, let them know that you have someone that could do their painting for them. Bowser Bros Painting, you'll see the link in the description there. Check them out. Home, business, indoor, outdoor, doesn't matter. And these guys are fucking good. These guys are good, or else they wouldn't be in my link if they weren't good. Check them out. His Facebook page. I got to get the link to it. I didn't get the link, but there is a link to the email if you were interested, or like I said, if you have family or friends or somebody in Berkeley, California, San Francisco, like in the Presidio area, or in the Sacramento area. He's available in those three locations right now, and we're glad to have him on board. Bowser Bros Painting. Check it out. See a thumbs up. I don't know where these thumbs up come from. I don't know how people do that. I had balloons come up before. I don't even know where the balloons come from. Anyway, check those two links out. Again, my wife's designer handbags. No two bags are the same. Please go to the Facebook page and read her story. Cristiano Valenti designer handbags. And the Bowser Bros Painting. Check it out. Indoor, outdoor, on the roof. It doesn't matter. They'll get the work done. Hey, by the way, he don't even know this. But anyway, tell him the third floor sent you and get 15% off your first job. Boom! 15% off your first job. Just tell him the third floor sent you. Just go in there, bow, bro. I heard that the third floor, blah, blah, blah. I need this done. Come over. This is your price. Take 15% off of that right then and there on your first job. Check it out. Both descriptions. Hey, while you're at it, like, share, follow. Send us a rant. Live chat's up. So if you're just getting in here and you're just checking us out, I'm going to take you right up to almost game time. Like I said, the live chat is up. Chat it up, folks. There you go. I'll start it off. So anyway, who sent I seen the thumbs up. I don't know who sent the thumbs up. I don't know how to find out who sent the thumbs up, but whoever sent the thumbs up, thank you. And wherever the balloons came from, thank you. Appreciate it. All right, let me get back to this fucking rant. Tonight, real quick, I'm going to give you tonight. A lot of people don't like saying it, but I'm going to say it. Judge the dud. These numbers, scrolling, are not the numbers that anybody would think that Aaron Judge would be showing at this time after 10 games in the postseason in 2024. Those are his numbers, and they are not good numbers, man. What's the worst part about it all is how he looks during this particular streak of nothingness. he don't look good at all. Timing's off, hands are in, hips, man, just his hip is leaking so bad, man. Pressure, pushing himself. You know, what do you do with a guy like that when basically he's the franchise? Now the Yankees do have Soto and Stanton and Chisholm and Rizzo and guys that your utility guys that could show some kind of pizzazz and step up a little bit. Take the pressure off him a little bit, let him relax. In other words, get a couple. I wouldn't be mad seeing Judge break out if the Yanks are up like 8-2 or 8-3 and he adds a 3-run homer. That's just good for him. It doesn't make him out of the slump. One swing doesn't really do it. It's how you got to that hit that you've been waiting for. And what is that hit? Is it a meaningful hit? This hit last night was whatever, base hit, whatever. That was it. You're not showing the opposition anything to be afraid of. They're walking Soto at will to get to you because they know you're not in it, man. So what do you do with a guy in that situation? Well, I tell you what you do. I tell you exactly what you do with a guy like that. You do the same thing that Pepper did with a guy that we had, our power hitter, who was in a slump, trying over, just not getting the job done. And before one game, Pepper took him aside and told him, get your head out of your fucking ass and do what you're here to do. Play the game. You love this game? Yeah. Then play it like you love it. He went out and tore the cover off the ball that game. Sometimes you just got to call him out on it. You just got to call him out on the bullshit. Judge is slumping. You just say, look, you know what the fuck is wrong? Change it. Do it. Work at it. Come here. Fuck the press. Fuck all that. Go in the fucking batting cage an extra hour. 2 hours. Looking at the iPads on the fucking that don't do you nothing. This ain't football. It's fucking baseball, man. You could look at that pad all you want if you know exactly what he's going to be fucking throwing. Even a guy with 3 fucking pitches, he's still got the advantage. So, Judge, what's a breakout for Judge? Tonight's the night. Tonight's the night that Judge breaks out of this whole bullshit fucking slump. I'll call it early. Look for him to maybe 3 for 5 or even 4 for 5. We'll give him a home run and a double and a couple of RBIs, a run scored. I might even throw in a walk. I'm looking for the Yankees to explode tonight. To absolutely explode. And that explosion, the fuse will be lit with Gleyber, and Judge will be the TNT tonight. Oh, I think Stanton's going to have a home run tonight, too. This guy, I'm just going to predict that every game, so I can't be wrong. Stanton will hit a home run tonight. There, I'm going out on a limb. Look for Rodon to, in my opinion, the way I'm seeing this and thinking, you could see Rodon go 7. And I'm going to tell you something. Even more important than last night. Much more important than last night. He's got to go minimal, absolute minimal 6. Rodon has to go at least 6. He has to give him 6 good innings. Leave with the lead, leave tied, leave down 1, and we're good. He gets 7, which I think he will. Then the 8th and 9th look a little bit better depending on the score. But I'm looking for the Yankees to put these guys to sleep tonight. I'm looking for just the wind out of the sails, going back to New York 1-1. We have to go back 1-1. This is almost a must-win for the Yankees. Almost a must-win for the Yankees. You don't want to come out of here 0-2. You don't. You don't. But if they were to, it's not insurmountable for them going home. It's not. So look for the Yankees tonight to open this up. I'm looking for a whole different type of Yankee team tonight. I'm looking for a Yankee team that's fucking mad. They got a chip on their shoulders. Judge is going to make his adjustments and stop pressing so hard. And we really, really need to see guys like Verdugo, Volpe. These guys have got to come around. Volpe has got to get on base. Volpe has got to hit. Okay? I can't just have this kid in the lineup for his glove. All right? There's another glove on the bench that we could put there. Yeah, he was rough last night, but again, there was no reason for him to even be in the game, especially replacing Gleyber. I mean, it makes fucking no sense at all. But what are you going to do? That's Boone for you. If this game tonight, like I said, I'm looking for a blowout. I really am. I wasn't looking for it last night. Watched preview last night. I thought I was looking at a 4-1 Yankee victory. It was close for a little while. It was close, but tonight I just look for him to just pound the fuck out of the ball. Hits all over the place. They had what did they have last night? 10 hits. They left 11 guys on last night. They left 11 on. They're 175 with runners in scoring position in the postseason right now. 175 with runners in scoring position. And they are 24-17 all time in game ones in World Series history. So, again, tonight, look for the blowout. But here's the other end of the sword. Boom. If it comes down to the guy managing in the Dodgers dugout, and he has to manage against Boone, you know what I'm saying? If it comes down to managerial decisions here, Dodgers are going up 2-0. I have zero faith in Boone in any move he makes from here on in. I just don't know where to go with him. The only thing he's consistent about is fucking being horrible at making decisions. I mean, again, Cortez, in that situation, I don't know. You could probably put Boone under a truth serum and he would go, I don't know. I just did. My gut told me. Fuck out of here, man. I mean, yeah, I'm old school. I'm an old school son of a bitch when it comes to baseball. I like when the game's played the way it's supposed to be played. And that game was not managed the way you manage a World Series. Look, you want to bring Cortez into a game? Bring him in when you're up 3-0 or you're down 3-0. Give him a little work. No pressure. Here you go, Nestor. No pressure on you. Either way, just go out there. Let me see what you got against the 3 batters that I have to leave you in there against. And let's see what goes down the road. Maybe I can make a move there. Guy hasn't pitched since September 18th. Yeah, bring him in. And you're stuck. You got to leave him in. You can't take him out after a batter because of this fucking rule. So if it comes down to managing tonight to win the game, good fucking luck, Yankee fans. You're going to be like me last night. What in a... That's why I can't go out in public when the Yankees are in the World Series. Now, Girardi was there. Be different. Billy Martin was there. Be different. Joe Torre was there. It'd be completely different. But with Boone in there, I'm like, no wonder we haven't made it. And now we're here. You're going to do this to us? Boom, we waited fucking 15 fucking years. And you showed us inside of fucking 3.5 hours that you don't know what the fuck you're doing in the World Series. You have no fucking clue. Most plate appearances career in the World Series. Any guesses? Any guesses who has the most plate appearances in World Series history? I'll give you a hint. He has 295. Yeah, Yogi Berra. Yogi Berra. 295 plate appearances in World Series history. This is an interesting one. Most plate appearances in World Series series. In 1926, Chance Cummings had 51 at bats. Wow. Most runs scored. 273 plate appearances. Mickey Mantle rounded the bases and scored 42 times in the World Series. Now let's remember these numbers here. There was no playoffs. This was win right to the series. Runs scored. We have a three-way tie for runs scored all time in World Series play. Monty Irving, 1946, 30 plate appearances, 10 runs. Paul Molitor in 1993, 10 in 28 appearances. And Reggie Jackson in 1977, 10 with 24 plate appearances. Most hits, World Series. Anybody? Well, that would have to go to Mr. Yogi Berra. Yogi, in 295 plate appearances, had 71 hits. In one World Series, Judy Johnson in 1924 had 15 hits and 46 plate appearances. Total bases in the World Series, Mickey Mantle 123. Total bases in a World Series, 29 and 34 plate appearances for George Springer in the 2017 World Series. All-time doubles is Yogi and Frankie Fish tied with 10 apiece. Newt Allen, 7 doubles. Triples, Tris Speaker, Tommy Leach, Billy Johnson, all with 4. That's all-time. And triples in a World Series, Tommy Leach had all 4 of his triples in one series. Home runs, Mickey Mantle with 18. 18 home runs in the World Series. Now, if you put playoffs, talk to me about playoffs. You add playoffs to Mickey's career. I don't know where that home run, that would be like a Joe DiMaggio thing. No one's going to do it. Home runs in a series, we have a 3-way tie. George Springer, Chase Utley, and Reggie Jackson all with 5. And runs batted in, Mickey Mantle with 40. Runs batted in the series is Bobby Richardson in the 1960 World Series with 12 RBIs and 31 plate appearances. Base on balls, Mickey Mantle 43. Barry Bonds in the 2002 World Series had 13 walks. Strikeouts 54 for Mickey in one World Series. Now, this is going to be interesting because in World Series play, the guy Cody Bellinger in the 2017 World Series had 17 strikeouts in 29 appearances. And right now, Judge is he is 1 for 5 with 3 strikeouts. So let's keep an eye out on the World Series strikeout record that Judge might be part of. He might make the record books yet, Judge. Stolen bases in career in the World Series, Eddie Collins and Lou Brock, both with 14. Stolen bases in a single series, Lou Brock, 1967. Lou Brock, 1968, stole 7 apiece in both of those World Series. Singles, most singles in the World Series, 49. That goes to Yogi. And 295 plate appearances. Man, this guy fucking hit, man. Yogi's something else, bro. In a single World Series, Chance Cummings with 13 and Bullet Rogan in 1924 with 13. That is just... That's just amazing. that's all the pitching stuff there for the World Series. Next, when we recap Game 2 and do the Game 3 preview, I'll bring you the World Series pitching records. So, but right now it is 4:58. Oh, it just turned 4:58 here on the West Coast in Berkeley, California, as you can almost see out my window. Woo, the sun is shining, man. It's a beautiful day here in Berkeley. Yeah, so we're going to get out of here. Again, thank you all for showing up and listening to the show. Appreciate you. Hope you like, share, follow, rant, rave, live chat. Put it. You can leave a comment anytime. We get back to all our comments. Thank you, Jeff, out there. If you're watching again, Jeff, thank you for your comment. I thought of that too. The Bugs Bunny and the Gas House, gang. That is epic. That is so cool. I one of my favorite parts in that whole cartoon is when Bugs hails the cab to chase the ball. I love that. That's so cool. I love baseball. Baseball is so cool. Everything comes back to baseball. Anyway, so we're gonna get up out of here so we can go have another stroke watching the fucking Yankees again. But again, tonight, let's look for the Yankees to blow these Dodgers out of the water, send them back to New York, rocking and reeling. Let's take that grand slam, walk-off home run by Freddie Freeman, put it to fucking sleep. It's just one game. It's just one game, folks. I'm just very, very critical because I love my Yankees, and I get too passionate sometimes, but that's okay. That's what it's all about. That's why we root for our teams, and that's why we come here and listen to this stuff so we can hear another version of what we got going. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and again, we'll be back tomorrow. Somewhere in between football and NASCAR, and somewhere in between there, we'll smash in a Game 2 recap and a Game 3 preview. We'll know where we're sitting, heading back to New York for Monday night in the Bronx World Series Game 3. Regardless, going in 1-1 or down 2 games, the Bronx will be burning, baby. Bleacher creatures make us proud. Nothing like going to Yankee Stadium for a World Series. I got goosebumps all over me. All right, so we're going to get out of here. Again, get in the descriptions. Check out the Weiss bags, Cristiano Valenti designer handbags. All bags are different. No 2 bags are the same. Read her story there. You'll enjoy it, and you'll understand even more about it and why she does the designer bags and why she does it the way she does. It's very interesting, very heartwarming. Also, don't forget Bowser Bros Painting, Berkeley, San Francisco, Sacramento, California area. He's available there. So check out all the descriptions. You could help the show. We appreciate it. Cash App, PayPal. You could put Rand in there. We would love anything you can. Subscribe. I don't know. Everything. We're working it. We're working it. And I think we're getting it. We're finally getting the hang of this. If I could just figure out a few more technical things, will be awesome. But like I always tell you, we're going to get up out of here. And again, Phil, thank you, brother. Rudy May, Fernando Valenzuela, rest in peace. Peace to your families and bless your families. I hope everybody's hanging in there tough because they're all tough losses no matter. Phil was 84. I don't know how old Rudy May was. Fernando was still a kid. So very sad. But hey, let's go watch some World Series baseball. Yankees, Dodgers, Game 2 coming up right now. So until then, folks, remember, when you come up to the 3rd floor, remember to bowl up, to bong up, and then beam on up to the 3rd floor. We'll be here, hanging out, relaxing, chilling, just waiting on you. And then we'll remember, we're just hanging out in time and space. Peace.